Yeah, and here's another example of how they're routing the jets to coincide with the already sprayed aerosols that are spraying out. This one's coming from Monterey going to Phoenix, and it just right along the edge of all this chemtrail mixture up over here, it left a very thick trail. If that's the one, that right there. But you can see how it's leaving it right along the edge of the chemtrail mixture there, and then heading. Now we'll see which way it goes. There's actually two of them down over there. But again, just shows that they're very precise in where they do the spraying operation. So these pilots have to know that they're flying these routes to their destination to coincide with where they want the geoengineering sprayed. So I'm not sure if that was that American Eagle that's leaving that trail, but it almost seems like it's heading more towards the south, but maybe it'll vector and head towards its destination. Yeah, that had to be it, because there's no other jet that would be going along the top of Joshua Tree there. So the one that was leaving that trail right there that I just showed had to be that jet right there. And again, just hardly no jets coming through. Well, we got two of them coming through. One there. That's Allegiant. Is that how you say it? And that's going to LAX to Cincinnati. And then right behind it is a FedX. So they don't seem to be coming over the top of the mountain spraying like they were yesterday. So again, it just goes to show, not to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here on how they're doing the geoengineering operations, but yesterday it was just trail, and now it's just they're turning on the trails down towards the Salton Sea where that thick mixture is. But let's see, I think this is probably the Allegiant right here. Oh yeah, I see both of them, and neither of them are spraying. Okay, so there's the, oh, just turned it on. Look at that. It just turned it on right there. So look, they turned it on, but just before, was it spraying? Was not spraying. And now that it's getting down towards the chemtrail suit down there, it turns it on. And then let's see what this FedEx does. It's flying lower. So he saw that jet out in front of him turn that trail on. There's the FedEx, and then there's the Air Allegiant kicking it on even heavier. Started off real light, and now it's in full aerosol mode right there. So again, just showing how the jets turn on the spray to where they want to add more aerosols to the chemtrails mixture. And I'm sure that FedEx right there will be turning on its aerosol when it gets down there, no doubt. If I can pick it up once more. See if I can catch it, turn it on. Oh, that's too far down there. It's too hard to hold it camera steady. But then, there you go. Air Allegiant turns on its trail. Where was that one going? Let's see here. Remember where the Air Allegiant was going. Let's see, there it is right there. Okay, it's going to Cincinnati, and it's already in its vectoring kind of the wrong way. LAX should be going more north. So again, I'm sure it's going to watch it here a little bit. It'll be too far out there. But There it is, and then that FedEx behind it, and then there's a Southwest right there. Yeah, coming out of Orange County. See if, look down there again once more, see if it's spraying. FedEx not spraying. And Air Allegiant, just kind of heading the wrong way to be going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati, it should be going north, and it's going south. But again, just shows to show how they route the jets to where they want the geoengineering done. And there it is right there. So it's heading down into the mixture, and I bet it starts to vector north. It's gonna spray down there, and then it'll start to vector north towards its destination. Because right now, I mean, it is heading east, but it's heading southeast, and it really should be heading northeast. So I bet it goes through there and sprays and does its thing for the geoengineering, and then, oh look, see? Look, it is. It's now, right now it's starting to vector. So, again, very precise. See, there you go. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, it was heading east, southeast, and it's got into the mixture, and before it got into the mixture right up here, it turned it on, and now it's vectoring northeast, clearly, to head to Cincinnati. So these pilots know that they're flying these routes specific for the aerosol spraying. They have to. Look at that hard vector right there. Exactly what I said it was going to do. Exactly. Now it's heading off to Cincinnati, and it's following the line, the edge of that chemtrail mixture down there. Back off. But look at how hard of a vector that Air Allegiant did, and how it turned it on. Right here in the Coachella Valley, before it got down there, and now it's flying that very precise route right on the edge of that chemtrail mixture, and now it's heading northeast, just like I said it would do. So that was definitely heading towards Cincinnati, but on its way, it's dropping its little geoengineering calling card. Like I say, these pilots have to know. This is exactly like I was saying. Here, that one was heading south, and I was like, why is it heading south? East, if it's going to Cincinnati. And then I said, this guy's got to start vectoring. He's going to go into that stuff there, and then he's going to start vectoring more towards the north. You know, and why didn't he take a different route? And when they're not spraying out here, they'll be taking a different route more towards when they're heading in more northeast to like Cincinnati. They will go further north in the Coachella Valley. So that jet was very specifically routed to come over to the Salton Sea here, or the Coachella Valley, and hit that edge of that chem cloud mixture up there and add to it. So again, just goes to show it's 100% proof that these commercial passenger jets on the way to their destination are doing different routes to coincide with the geoengineering operations. And look, it's right next to that FedEx, so I'm wondering if that FedEx ever turned it on. So those guys are like flying side by side. So the FedEx, he actually passed up the Air Allegiant now, so he saw what that jet was doing. What's the altitude supposedly? The FedEx is flying at 33. So, and the Air Allegiant, that's too close to it, is flying at 37. So 4,000 feet. So that FedEx was in a position below that Air Allegiant and passing him to see exactly what he was doing as far as how he turned on his spray. He was right behind him when he turned on his spray, and below him he would have been looking right up at him, turned on the spray, and then followed pretty much the same flight path, see, as he did, but not spraying. Let's see. So I was showing the flight path. There you go. Pretty close. I mean, they're kind of along there together. But anyways, again, just shows that how they use the jets and going to their destination. We got two of them coming out over here, and again, they're going right along the line, adding to this mixture, looking north. See up here, right by the power pole there, under the power lines right there, one going through, and those aren't really showing up on flight radar. Let me see here. There's two of them heading towards each other. One's a little further out, one's a little further north, but let's see if I can see them here. They would be like out over this way, going along 10 here, and I'm not seeing them. These ones would be too far out. Those would be out way over in on the other side of 29 Palms. That'd be way out there. But so those two jets, I don't think I'm seeing them. I don't think these are them. One was going west and one was going east. And that one would have already passed by. Oh, that's Palm Springs. It's a United Express. Just doing a little hop from Palm Springs to LA. But anyways, again, I don't see those two jets that would have been out this way that are leaving those trails. Left that trail right there. That trail right there. And then another one that's leaving that trail going, that one's going east, and then the one that left that trail is going west. But again, they're working that. There's this chemtrail mixture right there. So, okay. That was some good reporting, I think, on proving that the commercial passenger and cargo jets are used for the geoengineering operations while also doing their daily routes.